So, hey, Kubi, thanks so much for joining me today.
You're
For those
welcome.
for those of you out there, Kubi Thomas is one of my former clients, and she's here to share a little bit about what it was like working with me. And I'm grateful to have you here. Can you speak a little bit about the seven-step process and what it did for you?
Yes. I would say that each session definitely built on the other. It felt like layers being opened to access that part that was stopping me from, looking at abundance. As I remember, we were focused on abundance and
Yeah.
money flow and all of that. And
Yeah.
Um, it usually isn't that thing that shows up for the surface, is what I find. So we got down to the surface of things, and it was definitely related to trauma, which was disturbing to bring some of those things up, but it was helpful to separate the two from each other because um, I felt like the trauma stood alone. I thought that it stood alone, but then it's like all of these ties that are connected that
Yeah.
show up for you in the present. So that was one of the beauties of of seeing that unfold.
Yes, and it was beautiful for me to witness that and and also to neutralize it so that the pain that was caused by the trauma, yes, it was showing up in multiple ways, one of which was abundance blocks, and also we needed to neutralize how you felt about that trauma so that you could ultimately be free of it in all the ways. Would you say that that's accurate?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
great. And can you speak a little bit specifically about working with me as a coach as opposed to the bazillion of coaches out there?
Um, I like that it was it felt like you were holding my hand and it wasn't like I was navigating this stuff by myself. It was it was definitely like you held me to not like fall apart with each piece, but it was definitely some security around it.
Beautiful. Yeah, we definitely partner and go through the journey together. And so even though we do have to bring up some stuff, some pain, the goal is to get you to the other side so that the pain's neutralized and you can be free. Um, Anything else you care to share about working with me?
Uh, I would say that it was a perfect fit for the situation and that um, I could see that this is work that you're passionate about. So it just showed up as something loving and um, it wasn't only that you could be a fit for me specifically, but it felt like you had that technique down that it is helpful for anyone who is connected with you.
Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that. And how are you doing now?
Um, I had some good things and then I had some bad things, but
Okay.
it doesn't seem like it is a long-term effect. Like right now, it feels like I'm stumbling a little bit with the finances, but there's like so many opportunities coming up that I can develop. So I don't feel as freaked out because I know that it's only temporary.
Mm, I love that reframe. That's beautiful.
Thank
Yeah, and
you.
we worked for a relatively pretty short period of time.
Yeah,
So
we did.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that, yeah, I'm glad that because you had a specific issue you wanted to work on, and I'm glad you were able to, we were kind of able to get on the other side of that. And I love that one of the lasting, what I'm hearing from you is one of the lasting impacts is that stuff still comes up into your life, but you don't freak out as much. And you know that there's a
Yes.
solution. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, QB, for taking a few minutes to share your experience, strength, and hope. And I know you're gonna reach other women that probably are also in similar situations of where you were. And so I appreciate you taking the time and many blessings on your journey. I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay.